Now, one of the fun chapters is talking about warranties. Lots of stuff about warranties. My favorite is you buy a toaster at Walgreens and you're spur of the moment. You say, the toaster's broken. Here's the toaster, $10 on sale this week. So if you buy the toaster and it says on the side of the box, 2-year warranty. You say, $10 toaster, 2-year warranty. This sounds like a pretty good deal. So then you read the warranty. And it says, if you will pay postage back to their company and include a $5 check, they will decide whether they're going to, your toaster is defective, and if so, they'll mail you a new toaster if they're expensive. No, it's an illusory warranty, folks, obviously. Okay, so a lot of issues happen around warranties. And so here in the United States, we began to work on making some improvements. And of course, the big daddy in this area is the Magnuson-Moss Act. Most of you are familiar with the Lemon Laws. And the problem with the Lemon Laws is that it is basically, you have to meet very specific conditions. And I believe the national lemon law is you have to have the same defect repaired on your new car 4 times in order for you to be able to establish that the car is a lemon and to get your money back. And I got up close and personal with this when I lived in the Washington, D.C. area. I was actually on the AAA, the American Automobile Association, actually operated a lemon law arbitration system in downtown Washington, D.C. It was very, very interesting to see the problems that people have with cars that met the 4-time standard. And we actually, my favorite case was we had them take back a $50,000 Corvette. It's really interesting. The guy, saves up. He's middle-aged crazy. Gets the car he's always lusted for. It's his brand new year 2000 Corvette, and it's got a stain on the hood, apparently from when it was delivered. Styrofoam protection. Something happened. So they repair the hood twice. It still doesn't match the rest of the car. They then get a brand new hood, painted from scratch, and it still doesn't match the rest of the car. So because the hood was stained, ruining his dream car, he brought it over there and we agreed with him and made him take the car back. So it's pretty interesting. But anyway, it's a very powerful law if it fits. Now I do want to mention that here in Texas, we have a very powerful consumer statutes, Texas Deceptive Trade Practices Act. And again, it protects individuals, but it also protects businesses up to $25 million. So anytime we look at warranties, it's against that backdrop. Also, if you have purchased the item fairly recently, rather than mailing it back to the manufacturer in case they care, what most of us do, we'd run over to Walmart's customer service counter and just give it back, or Walgreens or Target or whatever, because they're going to take it back. So if it's relatively recent, that's probably your best remedy. And so, it's not that technical. Let's talk a little bit about warranties. This is chapter 23. Express warranties are what we want as business people. If we're buying things for ourselves or our business, we want to know in writing what the warranty is. Now, almost all warranties in the United States are going to say limited warranty, and that's because of the law. The law says unless it's really a full warranty, it cannot call itself a full warranty. So virtually all warranties say, this is a limited warranty, it has special rights, you should read it, all 98 pages in 4 languages. And so, but in any event, what happens for us is to think about it and look at how the circumstances fit a particular application. For many circumstances, it may really not matter. In other cases, it can be a really important deal. I think, obviously, in proportion to what you spend. If you're buying a new houses here in Texas come with a package of warranties. Usually the foundation is under a 10-year warranty. Other major systems, a 5-year warranty, Nixon Acts, 1-year warranty. So there's a package of warranties come with most new homes in Texas. Automobiles, we already mentioned, we talked about the lemon law. What I thought was interesting, I had a friend who bought her dream car. She bought a, this is around 2000 also, she bought a Mercedes 4-passenger convertible. So not a little sports car, but kind of a nice size car. Similar to the Bimmer convertible, which is actually, I think, more expensive. And she had every problem in the book once. So the car was really a mess. It was really not a well-made car, but nothing was repaired 4 times. It doesn't fall under the lemon law, but I mean, like the top would go up and down. It was convertible. The top would go up and down. The trunk lock didn't work. I mean, you know, it's just on and on and on. It's like, buy a Lexus.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Express warranties, keep in mind, can be done orally. That's why, of course, many written contracts say, no matter what the salesman said to you, this is the warranty. So watch out for that. It's not what people say to you, it's what's actually written in the warranty. Okay? Puffing. Famous example of that, of course, is you know, Fuddruckers, the world's greatest hamburgers, says Fuddruckers. And 5 Guys might disagree with that. McDonald's might even disagree with that. Anyway, it's in a statement of opinion. It's not a statement of fact. Now, the law is very, very fussy about statement of facts. And I think we mentioned this class the other day about Palm making health representations for the products. If you say good for your health, you better have some real data to back it up. So you can say, tastes good, that'll work. If you say, you'll live longer, you got an uphill battle to get that through the Federal Trade Commission, as it should be. Now, one of the areas that we deal with, and this particular set of slides does not present them the way I would like it to do. This is an implied warranty. This is the implied warranty of title. Think about it for a minute. Shouldn't you own something you're selling? So all we're saying is, if you're selling it, you have title to it. You have the right to sell it. Warranty of title, not waivable. You cannot waive warranty of title. You better own it. Otherwise, we've got a bridge in Brooklyn to say, right? Now, next implied warranty is the warranty of merchantability. Merchantability means it is fit for the purpose for which it has been manufactured. If it's a lawnmower, it cuts your grass. If you do the appropriate rain dance and turn all the keys, it might start. You have all the safety gadgets on and you've read all the labels. You don't have your foot under it, and so forth. Yes, it might cut the grass and be okay. But, you know, that's your starting point, right? Okay. So, merchantability. Now, we move from merchantability, which is an implied warranty that can be disclaimed. Fitness for a particular purpose. This is the second implied warranty that can be disclaimed. Now, this is a much more specific type of warranty. The example we usually use is here at the university. They need a lawnmower to cut the green outside our building here. So the head of facilities goes to the commercial lawnmower company and he says, I need a lawnmower that will do this. I need a riding lawnmower. We're going to cut this much area. We want to do it in so much time. It needs to deal with going over sidewalks. Okay. He's gone to a company that is in the business of selling commercial lawnmowers. He has described what he needs. Under those particular facts, the item delivered to him is subject to the implied warranty of fitness for a particular purpose. Okay? But note how specific it is. A vendor of that type of product who has been told specifically what the use is, then makes a recommendation that fits with the first two pieces. So watch out for that. Now, the significance from a legal standpoint is these two warranties, merchantability, fitness for a particular purpose, can be disclaimed. And virtually every warranty that you ever read will disclaim both of these warranties and then say, however, this is what we will warrant. But it is standard and it has to be conspicuous. So usually there is on the 15th page of the warranty, in bold print, the 15th page of the warranty, it'll say, we disclaim the implied warranty of fitness for a particular purpose, implied warranty for merchantability, because that is required in order to waive those warranties. So that's the nutshell what we're dealing with there. We talked about limitations. Now, we talked about Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act. I believe this is in your test pool, so you might want to remember the name of the act. Then breaches provision of law apply to written warranty or service contract. Manufacturer ability to disclaim modified implied warranty. Now, watch out if you're buying a used car, as I did several years ago. It's as is. And as is means as is. It means there are no warranties. So that's what you get. I did pretty good with it. I'm still driving it 60,000 miles later. But that's the way it works. Now, you can certainly negotiate. And this is what you will find in your commercial lives, is that warranties are a big deal. My company here that manufactures, one of the issues they run into is they only want a warranty for 1 year. And again, their warranty says, if you want us to do something about it, you have to get it to us. And you may say, how does anybody do business this way? Because they've been in business for 60 years making what they make. No patents. It's just, they make them, they work, they don't break down. And they move very, very high volumes of material. And so that's how it works. But at the same time, you say, boy, if you were new to the deal, that could seem like, gosh, they really don't want our business. They're not really willing to talk about it. Because the other side, again, I get to see both sides of these contracts. The other side is saying, well, we want a 3-year warranty from when we put it into service. So you send it over to us. We'll send a public transit to go get it and take it to our job site. But when we build it into our plant, we don't even want the warranty to start until we open the plant. But there's no way to control for that. Plus, you don't know if the thing's been sitting out and being, even though it's packaged, crated for transit, it's not really crated to be sitting in the open air for months and weeks and years and so forth. So a lot of circumstances where you get into negotiating these deals. Keep in mind, the courts are going to show preference to consumers. So if you're a company that sells to consumers, the courts generally are going to lean toward the consumer. No surprise there. Now, it used to be that exposure required privity of contract. For warranty claims per se, they still need to be in privity of contract. However, if it's a strict liability tort claim, you don't have privity of contract anymore. You don't have to show that that person was in the chain of contract if they were hurt by things. Warranty's still pretty much in that direction. Now, on warranty, the commercial track for global sales is pretty similar to the Uniform Commercial Code. Keeping in mind, again, that it is much more difficult to deal with warranties when things have been moved internationally. So, you're shipping something to China, or China's shipping something over here. You've got much bigger issues